What's good? What's good, y'all? Y'all are tuning in to Pop Austin Media with your girl TJ the DJ, and we got Nubia Emmon in the building.
Hey.
How you feeling?
I am feeling great. How about you?
I'm doing great.
That's
yes,
good.
you look good, feeling good.
Yes.
It's Saturday. Let's get it. Nice. Well, let's start from the beginning. Where are you originally from?
Austin, Texas. Born and raised. Yep,
Hey.
2, 3.
Another unicorn. Love it. Love it.
Yes.
So, how was it growing up here in Austin?
It was very interesting. I mean, just being around like live music all the time and the culture. Like I can see that it's changed a lot, you know, but
Yeah.
I absolutely love growing up here in Austin. Like it's the best.
Nice. What artists did you like growing up?
I feel like it's so typical for me to say like Beyonce, but I absolutely love Beyonce.
She
like
the queen bee?
I love her, but I'm not like diehard like Beehive fan, like crazy attacking people online, but absolutely love her. Mary J. Blige, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Queen Latifah, like
Facts.
I love all of them, all of the 90s ladies, Bone Thugs and Harmony. There's a lot of people, but yeah, that's kind of mainly who I listened to growing up.
Dope.
Yeah.
Do you think your music taste had a lot to do with like your family's input in that? Like, did they put you on a lot of artists?
Yes, yeah. So growing up, my father and his brothers, they had a band.
Oh,
and
nice.
then my grandfather, their father, you know, before then he had his own thing going on with music. And so my family definitely influenced me as an artist, my taste in music. Yeah, they had a lot to do with it.
That's awesome. We love a supportive family. Hell
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. So when did you find out that you could like really sing and you're like, oh my gosh, hey, I got some here?
So my dad and my uncles, they told me like since I was a little girl, like they could see it in me. But it wasn't until like maybe I was like in the 4th or 5th grade. And I was like, okay, I got a little voice on me. It's a little shaky, but there's something there, you know? And then it wasn't until like 8th grade that I decided I would take the poetry that I was writing and then try to rap over the top of it because like I said, I listened to Left Eye a lot growing up and I was just like, I can do this. I can rap just like her. So the age, it varies, but yeah, like 4th, 5th grade when I was like, okay, I can actually sing.
Dope. And did you start by writing like songs or was it poetry that was like your thing growing up?
It was poetry, definitely. It didn't make sense because I still have some of my notebooks like from middle school and I'm reading it and girl, I was like, what the hell was I going through? I was only 11, like.
Right. And you're like, was I really this heartbroken?
Yes, like
dang.
I was so sad and depressed, like what the hell? But yeah, it really definitely started off as poetry and then like I took, you know, instrumentals or whatever and then just kind of like, oh, let me try and sing over this or let me try to speed it up, like sing, talk over it. And yeah, that's how it started.
Nice. That's so cool. I love it. So tell me a little bit about your artist journey and like where it started, like to where you are now, like when you really started taking this seriously.
Okay, so I did not start taking it seriously until maybe like 7th, 8th grade. My mother and my father, they actually flew me out to New York with my cousin, and he does music up there as well. And we went and got into the studio, and I recorded my first song. It was called "You Make Me Famous," of course. Like, look, at that age, everybody want to be famous.
Exactly.
So
Now we're like,
yeah, like no, I want to be known, but I want to be tucked away. Like,
exactly.
But it was then that time that was like 2007, 2008, and from there on, like it's just been like constant work, like me improving as an artist, me improving my stage performance, me improving my lyrics, and my voice has obviously changed as well. So like definitely seventh grade, 8th grade, I was like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do, like for the rest of my life.
Dope. And that's when like around that time, that's when you recorded your first single.
Yes.
Nice, with your cousin. That's so
Yes.
cool. Yeah. And then in New York, like what was the vibe like going in as like a youngster? You know, you're young.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's like to be in a big studio like that.
Not at all.
Yeah. So how was that? Do you still like remember it?
Yes,
like,
I remember
vividly?
it like it was yesterday. Like I remember even taking a break, and that was the first time I had pizza in New York. And I was like, oh my God, the slices are so huge, like compared to Domino's and Mr. Getty's in Austin. But it was mind blowing. Like, it was a tad bit overwhelming because I'm like, is this what people do all day? Like, this is what they see. But I loved it. I soaked up every moment of it. I still have pictures and some videos from that moment. I still have the song. I will never, ever let anybody hear that song. It's very interesting. My voice sounds so different, but it was an experience that really set the tone for like where I wanted to be as an artist.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, it was a start, which is great.
Yes,
because a lot of people look back, even me, and I'm like, where did I get my start? You know, like what really happened? So that's so great. Yeah. I love it. So your family is very involved in your career. So how did that come about? I know that your dad was also an artist. So tell me a little bit about them and how it feels to have your family so involved in your career.
Girl, it's crazy. It's crazy because they are so accomplished. I'm pretty sure like a few people, not even a few people, a lot of people know of my uncle. His name is Salih Williams. And he did a lot for Houston artists like Big Mo, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Mike Jones. Like, he is the creator of the Still Tipping beat. So like when people link the two together, it's like, okay, so yeah, you need to be here and he's there. So like, what's going on? It's crazy though. Like, I love having my family involved. They have a lot of opinions, which is not bad because they're obviously, you know, experienced, but everybody has their own journey that they are traveling, and I take heed to everything that they say. It is always constructive criticism. I'm very good at listening and not being offended at all, but just having my father, my uncle Tomar from Tomar and the FCs, he's very accomplished as well. My uncle Ashak, he's also a drummer as well. Like, they're all very knowledgeable, and I'm very, very lucky to have them.
Nice. That's so great. So do you feel like pressure, like having, you know, family members who have like done all these things?
Sometimes I do, yes. And sometimes I want to hold my own weight, you know, like, this is Salih, like, you know, nominated platinum producer, and then, you know, Tomar from Tomar and the FCs, and him and his band are killing it here in Austin. And then it's like, okay, this is Nubia Emmon Williams. You were part of the Williams family. Like, come on, girl. Like, let's get it. And I'm just like, you know, we all do different type of music to begin with, you know? So like, there is a little bit of pressure there. Like, my uncle's always like, hey, you do this, or what's going on with that, or where's the new song, where's the video? I'm like, give me a second, it's coming.
You're like, know? It's my time. Yes, it's on my timeline.
Yes. It's a little bit of pressure, but, you know, I feel like pressure is a good thing. I don't fold under pressure, so we good over here.
Oh yeah, it's a good characteristic to have, because when stuff goes wrong, you got to be able to stay calm,
girl,
stay committed. You're like, I got this. I've been doing this. Awesome. Oh my goodness. So, who are some artists that you like to listen to here in Austin?
Okay.
Right? Let us know. Shout them out.
Yes, so I love my girl Shakita B. That is my boo. We be hanging out. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna be quiet. But
we're friends in real life.
Yes, she is absolutely amazing. You know, her work ethic is unmatched. Like, she's cool. Jay Soldier, he has great music. Tomar and the FCs. I listen to a little bit of, you know, everybody. But those will be my top 3, like, here in Austin for sure.
Nice. Are there any new artists you'd want to work with? That you haven't already?
Not at the moment.
No one's caught your eye yet.
Well, and I say that because my stuff is still a work in progress. So like, it's like I'd have to listen to, and it has to make sense when I put the person on the record. You know what I'm saying? So like, there are a lot of talented people here in Austin that I've seen, and I'm like, man, like, me coming up, I'm like, where were you at? Like, come on.
Right.
Like,
you were like, we could have done something.
Yes, but not at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. I respect that, you know? So, who are your favorite producers to work with?
My uncles.
Yeah. So do they produce all your tracks?
Yes. My uncle Sally, he's produced a lot of my tracks. And then Danny, he actually produced a lot of my music, and he plays keys for Jake Lloyd. That's another artist as well as Jake Lloyd. I absolutely love him. He's talented.
Nice.
He sings and he raps. Like, that's beautiful.
What a vibe.
But his keyboard player, he produces my music as well. The new song that I have, Trip, he produced that. And then the song that I'm actually about to put out called Give Him Hell, he produced that as well. And he is awesome. We vibe, we mesh very well. He's like a brother to me. Every time we get into the studio, he's like, come on, let's get it, let's work. So my Uncle Sally and Danny, yes.
Nice. Shout out to them.
Yes.
So how important do you think it is to find a producer that you really can vibe with and that can get your energy?
It is super important, especially, I know for me, especially because I sing and I rap. I have worked with some producers where it's time for me to lay the vocals, and then I'm doing harmonies, or I'm stacking over the top, or I'm doing some ad-libs behind those, vocals. And I think I can feel them rushing me. And I'm like, let's take it back a notch, because it takes time, versus like some rappers can go in there and they can hit it in 1 or 2 takes. No, me, I gotta get it. I gotta get the vibe. I gotta get the energy going. I have to make sure that I relay that emotion onto the track. So it's very, very important. Like, we have to have a relationship. We have to go hand in hand when we are in the studio and we're vibing together. Like, don't rush me.
Facts, right? And it's like, a lot of the time, we're paying for this time. Like, don't rush me in the studio.
Exactly. Whether I'm in the studio with my Uncle Sally or with Danny, they're like, that sounds good, but it could sound better, so let's do it again. Yeah. And by take 50, we good.
Right, but at that point, it's like, when you hear the track and it's done, you're not gonna be like, dang, I should have done this.
Exactly. I don't want to have any what ifs, like, once I'm done with the track. Like, I want to give it my all. I want people to feel what it is that I'm saying, the words, the emotion, everything, whether I'm rapping, singing, or that's upbeat or slow. I want people to feel it. So
yeah, I love that. That's true. We need more of it.
Yes.
So I also saw that you did the collaboration women's concert back in September with Jay Soulja, Chiquita B, and LaCria. So how was that?
It was amazing. I mean, like, just all the awesome talent on stage. Like, and then like everybody was in their own bracket of their own. So like, you was getting a little bit of everything, from Chiquita being the dope lyricist that she is, Jay Soulja being, amazing like he is, me singing and rapping, and then LaCria coming through with her vocals. Like, and then she killed it with the Keisha Cole's acapella that she did. Okay. And had the crowd singing with her. So it was amazing. And sometimes I just want to go to a show to hear these people. I don't even want to perform, but I was happy to be a part of it. But yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
When everybody moved the room. Yeah, what a vibe. It's just like having some great artists on stage. It's like, we can totally feel the energy in here.
Yes.
Like, what a vibe. So what do you think is the most important thing about like etiquette when performing in front of a crowd?
It is definitely interacting with the crowd. Getting that crowd participation, whether that you can tell that they're really feeling the song. You're like, okay, y'all put your hands together or whatever, or I'm gonna sing this and you're gonna sing this, and they're really in tune with you. I feel like that's super important. Like, and also making sure you don't turn your back to the crowd, because sometimes they like, okay, damn, we over here, you don't care like about us.
Yeah, like we can't see you.
And I've seen new artists. It takes time, like, I've been doing this for a while. Like, when I tell you, I've rehearsed, and my father, my uncles, my mother, they would literally be like, okay, so you turned around, now let's do this again, start from the top. It takes time learning the do's and the don'ts, but definitely crowd participation and just locking eyes with them. Like, you make somebody feel special when you singing to them. Like, yes, they're like, was she singing to me? Yes, baby, I'm singing to you.
Exactly. I love it, because I saw this video a few days ago, and I think it was one of the concerts that Kehlani did here in Austin or somewhere in Texas, but she was like like that's her thing. I know it is like that eye contact, which is
Yes.
great. But even me watching the video and her making this eye contact and connecting with the crowd, it makes you feel involved in some way. It
Yes.
makes you
Yes.
want to feel what they're feeling.
Exactly.
And that's
yes.
mad important.
Yes.
I love
yes.
it.
I have a friend who absolutely loves Kehlani, and she's bought her tickets to her San Antonio show, her Houston show, her Austin show.
Oh, dang.
And she's bought all of her tickets so much that this woman actually remembers her now. And she's in love with her. This lady has sung
awesome.
to her. Yes, she's amazing.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
she's great.
And my friend, she's like, I can feel when she is singing to me. Like she said, she wanted to come into tears. I was like, girl, is that serious? Is that serious? So
Yeah.
yes, you are absolutely right. The consumer, the person that loves you, they want to feel loved, like, you know, when you singing them. So.
Yeah, and just as an artist too, I feel like when these people love you, they feel the love you give back if you're giving it back.
Yes.
So if she's making these tracks that help a lot of people get through a lot of hardships that they're going through, and then now when they're seeing you, they're connecting, they're just not like, oh hi, here's a picture, bye.
Yeah, like thank you for your money for the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's not like that. It's a kind of, it feels genuine.
Yes,
like
yes.
that really
And
goes
that's
a
the
long
way
way.
that it should be. Like people's music, it helps, whether you doing death metal, grunge, whatever, to jazz. Like there's somebody out there that can relate. There's somebody
Exactly.
that's moved by it. You help that person through whatever trial and tribulation they was going through. You help them. So music is it's a universal language. So
Yes, it's
everybody
beautiful.
can understand it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the state of R&B?
It's like in limbo. Like it's a lot going on. But I know that there are real R&B like singers out there. I just don't feel like they're mainstream. I feel like right now it's a lot of the same thing happening. And no disrespect to like anybody, but like it's a lot of rap, a lot of Nicki's and a lot of Megans and a lot of Cardi's and, you know, a lot of Futures and all of them. But I hope that R&B is going to make a full comeback because we need the love. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so I just coming from me just singing straight R&B first before I even started rapping, like it needs to come back. It needs to come back.
Really.
I love R&B music, singing at the top of my lungs in my car. People looking at me crazy because I got fishbowl windows. Like,
You're like, I'm lit.
Yes, we needed to come back because I mean, I still listen to the early, you know, R&B stuff. Like, I mean, there's some great R&B singers now.
Do you think they're getting the same recognition though as like hip hop and rap artists?
No. You could turn on the radio and you're gonna hear the same maybe 10 songs in rotation. Like,
Right, all day long.
yeah, I'm tired of it. So I got an Apple playlist and that's how we
And that's what you
rockin'.
listen to.
Or something on Spotify, yeah.
Same. I create
Yeah.
my playlist. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I feeling? Feel good? Are we getting ready to go out? Like, what's up?
Yeah. But I mean, I found there's this guy on TikTok. I cannot remember his name, but when I tell you this man's like, this R&B song you should be listening to. I found a lot of people that I've never even knew about simply off of his page. Like, so shout out to him because he's really putting a lot of people on.
Nice,
like,
yeah.
R&B music is still existing. It just needs to thrive like how it used to.
Who do you think is like a real, like how you said, real R&B artist that's out right now? Because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm R&B, but they will make one R&B song that has a little bit of rap in it. And is that an R&B artist, or what is a real R&B artist?
Because it's like, it's a lot of crossover happening. Like, and sometimes, and that's due to like somebody wanting to become more popular in one lane or whatever to gain a little bit more recognition. So, I mean, for me, because like I sing and I rap, I would definitely say like, hey, no, I'm still giving the love, but then I'm just kind of like creating like a little space for those people that do like to listen to just, you know, a little bit more rap than just straight R&B. But I'm like, this lady, I'm sorry, let me even look on my phone, because this girl, I found her from that guy's TikTok page. Let me see.
Yeah, he's putting people on. That's
Yes.
dope. We love to see that.
So there's two of them actually. There's a girl named Jessie Reyes, never heard of her.
Oh, she's awesome.
But she is amazing.
Yeah, she's great.
I was like, sis, like, where did you come from? So, like, I'm stuck on her right now. And then this girl named Kirby. And the song is called Love by You. And I swear to God, one day when I get married, that is the song that I have to be walking down the aisle to because it sounds amazing. But those two ladies, they're holding it down for me. Like,
yeah, they're killing it.
Yes.
I love it. What a vibe. Yeah,
Yes.
Jessie Reyez, I have heard her. And ooh, I'm like, I don't really get that excited. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh my God.
I like saved her post on Instagram. I was like, I have to go back to this. Like,
Right.
I need to know who you are. I need to know your music, everything. So,
Right.
yeah.
It makes you want to get invested in like their life.
Exactly.
Like, why'd you write this track?
Exactly. Tell me more.
Right. So cool. So how do you feel about the Austin R&B scene? Do you think that there's enough R&B artists here?
They're just not getting a lot of recognition. And I think it's because maybe they don't have the correct platforms, or maybe because lack of consistency, or because I mean there's a lot of great singers, but like, you know, like, do we know the songs, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I think more recognition. Like, we need more R&B shows for males and females. Like, because there's some guys out here that can blow. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Terrence Leone. Oh my God, he was on Tuesday Music Reviews, and I was like, where's this guy been at? I was like,
I'm
what?
I'm gonna need to check him out.
Oh
like,
yeah, check him out. Yeah, like when he came through with the vocals, I was like, oh my God, like it's making me feel like,
Yes,
like, okay, I'm feeling some type of way.
yes,
Let's stop.
and it's something about like when guys sing, you know. Girl,
it's impressive.
yes,
And like it's
yes.
like wow. Because I think a lot of it is, a lot of people think R&B is a lot of like females. They think of Sade. They think of like, again, Kehlani, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like men really put on, like Jacquees, if you hear him, like ain't nobody can tell me they listen to Jacquees, you know what you feel like. D say no. Well, Jacquees, he has good vocals. I'm not talking about who he is. I'm not talking about who he is. I'm talking about just his.
He can sing. He just be using too much vibrato for me, and I be like, "Sir, tone it down a notch," because we sound like Baby Goat over here.
All right,
like,
let me say Neo. Does Neo help it?
Neo.
Okay.
Can sing. Neo can sing. Yeah.
St. John,
Who's St. John?
he wrote for like Rihanna and stuff. Check him out.
Okay, I'm
Hey, we gonna look it up.
See,
Look
put
at
me
Jet.
on more people. Thank
Right.
you.
We're like eating it up.
Yes.
I love it. Cool. So yeah, Austin definitely does need some more R&B events, because like I think it is getting a little oversaturated with just like rap, or even the promoters are trying to only bring out the same big artists.
Yeah.
And it's like we need some diversity because Austin is so diverse.
Yeah, it is.
Most
It has a
definitely.
lot of great hidden talent. Like, so I think we just giving people the right platforms.
And I saw that you were doing stuff at Antone's. How do you like that venue?
Oh
and
my God, I love it.
Yeah?
Like, I'm sorry I cut you off.
no, it's okay. I like Antone's. When I played there, I was like, this place is really cool.
Yes, like it is amazing. The sound system is amazing. The stage is amazing. The staff there, the people are just simply amazing. I love playing at Antone's, and in September, I literally had a chance to perform there 3 times in 1 month. I was like, yo, like, this ain't never happened. Like,
Yeah, so you're like, make me a resident.
You know, like, yes, please. Like,
you're
I
like,
absolutely
come on.
loved it. Yes, it was great. Like, and then I even got invited back by Celia to take pictures for their new merch, and I got me a shirt and everything like that. It was cute.
Nice. I love it. That's cool. What
Yes.
a vibe. What a vibe. So another thing going on in Austin. So did you see the women's female cipher going on? No.
I didn't.
Okay, well that was a female cipher with about 10 female rappers here in Austin.
Okay.
But yeah, I was gonna ask your thoughts on it, but just look it up and then
Okay.
let me know next time.
Who all is on it? See, girl, I got a problem. I'll hop on social media for a hot second and then I'm off. I'm ducked off. Like, if I did not do music, I promise I wouldn't have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, none of that. But because I do music, I have to have it. But I limit my screen time a lot. So yeah. But who was all on the cipher?
So I don't know everyone's names off the top of my head, but I know it was like Skylar T.
Okay. I know Skylar.
P Killa.
Okay.
Baby Rose. Brookie B, D, help me out.
Miss Jaywalk.
Miss
Jaywalk.
Jaywalk. Of course, sorry.
King of Love.
That was on me. That was me. Damn.
Did who put it on?
So I think P Killa put it on, and ATX moves.
Honcho or something like Honcho Management.
Yeah.
Okay.
P Killa was the main one though.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check. And they was on there. They was rapping.
Yeah, it was pure rap. Yeah.
Yes.
So like they were just in there and like
I love
putting
to
that
see
female
women
energy.
do ciphers, like, you know, shine a spotlight on them. Some of these women come in with bars and they are tough. So I appreciate that. So I'm definitely gonna check it out. Y'all gonna have to tag me in it on something.
Oh, definitely. I'll send it to you after. Yeah, because it was definitely impressive. And there was a few girls on there that I hadn't heard of. Shout out Brookie B because she was mad impressive. Okay. And I was like, dang, she going in. And I was like, ooh, you making me want to meet Mug.
Yes.
We love it. We love it.
Okay.
So also, did you see about Beyonce getting 24 million in Dubai to do a show?
Girl, I was like, Beyonce, you need a new background dancer or something?
Right? You're like, can I do your vocals? I'll be in
For
the
real,
back.
I would like, you want me to carry something in? Like, sis, like, let me know. Like, I'm from Texas. Like, I got you.
Right.
But I seen that, and I seen a little bit of clips here and there. And I mean, she, you know, she never ceased to amaze me. Like, she is awesome. Like, stage presence, performance, vocals, totally unmatched. Like,
And her costume changes.
yes,
Oh my gosh.
From when she was doing, I have a DVD of her, like, DVD.
That's real. That's how you know it's
I
real.
have a DVD of her performing, and when I tell you, I used to watch that all day, every day. Like, I absolutely, and it's the stage presence for me, like the confidence on stage. That's what I admire most. But that compared to now, like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. I'm not at loss for words for this woman. Like,
Yeah, because it's so impressive. Like, still her being as impressive as she was as before. Like, that's crazy to be doing this for 20 plus years or something.
Yes,
like, and still be
yes.
at this level.
yes,
Like, that's a dream.
She said, "Them babies ain't slow me down at all."
Right. She was like, came back and just made more money.
Yes,
Like, okay.
yes. And there's like literally a TikTok challenge going around, the Beyonce challenge or the Beyonce riff. I think it was either I seen somebody doing the I'm not gonna do it. But it was like the countdown song. I can't remember the name of it. And then the Drunken Love, where they're actually doing the riff in the beginning. And them girls are amazing on TikTok. Like,
Yeah, they turn up.
I'm like,
they really do.
So I will never say this again, but I'm gonna say it right now. Some of them girls even sounded better than Beyonce. That was crazy.
Dang.
That was crazy.
Well, it's true
like,
though. Like, again, like you said about the talent, there's so much hidden talent.
So much. There's this lady. I think her name is Yeba. And she has a song called Evergreen. That girl is amazing. Nice. Now she's not, when you hear the song, you see her name and you could picture her, she's not what you are gonna imagine. Like, I think she may be white, not 100% sure, but she's a little bit more heavy set. But that girl can blow. Like,
Yeah.
So
I've seen her and heard of her.
Nice.
yeah, she was singing backup too. I think for Chance the Rapper, and
nice.
he had to stop and look behind him because of the note that she was hitting. I was like, God dang, but yeah,
You can
do
it.
A lot of hidden talent, like a lot of hidden talent.
That's great. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I would love to hear her vocals. Dang. That's just
Amazing.
giving me like Adele vibes. I'm like, oh my God,
Girl,
I'm going to be so impressed.
Adele is one of them too. Like, she's amazing.
One question: do you think her look is kind of holding her back from really going mainstream? Because I mean, I would have thought she would have blew up like a long time ago, but for some reason, you know what I mean? Do you think it has to do with her look?
Yes, but then you know what the thing is, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel about the same way. The industry has created a standard for what they're gonna let in and what they're gonna let be popular and really, really take off.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, a lot of the girls that are amazing, that kill a lot of these other popular girls, they don't get the chance, they don't get the look that a lot of these other women are getting, or a lot of other artists just period are getting. So it could be the look. It could be oh, she's not small enough, you know, or she's not tall enough, or she's not light enough. Like, it's all about image, and unfortunately it's not fair, like, for women and for men, you know, but especially for women. Like, they have a look what they want you to look like, and if you don't fit into that box, okay, well, you can be popular just right here, but you're not gonna get up there, you know. So
like, they're trying to put you in like a box, keep you in a lane.
And I noticed it, and I'm like, you should be a lot further than what you are, but because they don't look like how they want all the women to look, okay, well, you can't go any further than this, or because you're not taking something off. Baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not getting naked on stage to sing
big facts
for nobody. Like, I'm shy. First of all, I don't even like
I don't even do that in private.
I don't even like a 2-piece at the damn pool. So, like, no, I'm not doing it.
Facts.
You know, and a lot of women, shout out to y'all if y'all not doing that. But if you are, more power to you, because this, I could never.
Right. You're like, hey, teach their own.
But it's all about an image. It's all about an image and fitting into what they want you to look like. And I know some people may hate that I said that or whatever, but it's the truth.
It's
like,
the truth,
I recognize it. Yeah.
It is, because a lot of people, even if a lot of people don't have talent a lot of the time too, and then, but they have a look, and they'll put the look there, and then have some songwriters add some auto-tune, this and that, and all of a sudden
they got
they're
the gimmick, and it's moving in the direction that they want it to move, and they're like, okay, we're gonna push you hard, you know. So,
right. Yeah, it's twisted. Society and just the industry is a little, it's a little messy when it shouldn't be that messy.
It is very messy. Like, come on, let's let the talent shine through. Like, the talent outweighs everything else, you know. So.
Yeah, because before it was like you had to sing. You had to be a triple threat.
Yeah.
In order, like, you had to show that you had talent.
No, they've been doing that. You know, Milli Vanilli is.
Yes.
You know, Milli Vanilli is.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
Doing it.
It's sad. It's sad. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because, like you said, hidden talent. Like, we know people who are just like, wow, they sing so much better than the people we listen to on the radio.
Exactly.
Live.
Yeah.
It's like,
live. Okay.
Let me stop. Let me stop.
Girl, that's a little sticky, you know.
It's a right. It's like a sticky situation. It's like, it just makes you roll your eyes, and it's like, never mind. Yeah. I don't want to hear anyone's opinion.
Everybody got an opinion.
Right. I'm like, never mind. Let's close our eyes. So do you think Beyonce is one of the greatest singers of all time, or who do you think is the greatest singer of all time?
Me personally, I think Whitney Houston is the greatest singer of all time. Her vocals are literally unmatched. Like, I was watching her, I don't even know what song it was that she was singing, but I was watching her sing, and like every octave or half step that she was going, her throat did like this thing. I was like, baby, I will choke on my spit trying to do that, because like,
that's
how
crazy.
are you that blessed? Like, I need the secrets.
Right.
But Whitney Houston, she is amazing. She's amazing. Like, I'm still blown away by how she sang the national anthem.
Beautiful.
I tried to pattern after that. I said, no, Nubia, you.
You're like, just do your thing.
Yeah, stay in your lane. You can do this at home, but don't get on that microphone and do that.
Yeah, she's just amazing.
Yeah,
those notes. Oof.
Yeah.
Man.
Amazing.
I loved Whitney Houston, the legend. Man. So dope. So do you have any plans coming for South by Southwest?
Yes. I have a couple of shows that I'm trying to make sure that we are 100% confirmed on before I do post them. But even if I'm not performing, I'm gonna still get out there and network and, you know, shake hands with some people and, you know, try and share my music, because I do have new music coming out, new videos as well that are about to drop. So yeah, I want to enjoy South by. It's hard, you know, for like the local artists, you know, and then up and coming artists when it comes to South by, because everybody is like, who's popular is going to be here? Because it's not about like finding new talent anymore. It's about who can I get a picture with?
Exactly.
You know? So
it's like, are they going to go to the showcase that has all these great local artists? Exactly. Are they going to go to, what was it, 50 Cent at Rio, just giving out bottles if you buy them, like for a picture? And it's like,
I'm not doing that.
Why y'all
I'm
there?
not doing that, Fifth. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, shout out 50
So-
Cent doing your thing or whatever, but y'all need, Austin people, y'all need to do better.
Yes. So, yeah, I'm going to be out there in the streets with everybody else, mobbing, and, you know, just having a good time.
Nice. Have you been doing South by for a couple years? Well, before COVID messed everything up.
Oh, yeah, I got a question speaking of that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we've been following your career for a while.
Yeah.
We noticed that you took a hiatus. Was it because, like, a COVID, or what was your the reason for your break?
I needed a much needed break, you know, like I was dealing with life, and I felt like everything that I was dealing with in life was outweighing, you know, everything else that I wanted to do musically. Like I could not be focused. I couldn't focus. I could not be consistent, you know, with posting music, getting in the studio, just creating content and just keeping myself in the forefront. I could not. My music was definitely taking a back seat. And I was like, okay, Nubia, you need a mental health break. And no matter how long, you know, it is, that comes first.
Yeah.
I was still dealing with the death of my mother, and I had probably one of the worst breakups ever. And I was just like, I cannot focus. Like, I need a moment. So I had to sit the music down, the jealous boyfriend, because that's what it is, and focus on myself. So that's what happened. Yeah. Just needed a break.
So we're definitely happy you back, man.
Yes,
definitely.
Killing it like you
I
never left.
am excited. I'm so excited. And like Shakita, we like I said, we hang out, and she's come over to the house, and she's heard the new music, and she's like, you've grown, definitely. So like once I start posting that stuff, you're gonna see the growth in it, because like we've had songs together.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
That was a past life.
yes.
So far removed from being an artist.
Oh my God, I need
But
to
you
check
know,
that
that's
out.
a part of that's the part of the growing process. I still listen to the songs.
Check out
okay?
Nubia's parts. She killing it.
If y'all don't want to show me, she will.
Y'all were amazing, okay? My nieces and nephews, they are always constantly on YouTube, and then they always pull up our songs. So
Yeah. I mean, I still jam
Yeah.
them, you know what I mean?
I love it. I love it.
they're good tracks, okay? They're very
sure.
good tracks.
For sure.
It's
Dang, I
part of
wanna
the
see it.
part of the process.
Yeah.
It's part of the story, you know? And it's
Yeah.
got me to like where I'm at today. So they were a very important part of, you know, my
journey.
growth as an artist. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. That's so cool. I'm really excited now. I'm
Yeah,
like,
nah.
after this camera shuts off, I'm gonna be looking it up, and it's on YouTube. I'm gonna
on
post it on
YouTube.
Instagram.
And y'all
Let
don't do
know.
that.
Oh, you do that, it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war. You better not.
I'm
No.
gonna be like, hey everyone, y'all
No.
wanna see what's going on, Pop Austin?
No.
This was before
It's gonna be a
TJ.
war.
I'm over here telling y'all secrets and stuff. My bad.
Yeah, you good. It's all public, you know. It's
Right,
all
hey,
that.
it's on YouTube. Man, that's good stuff. That's
Oh
good
my
stuff. Well, it's good to
goodness.
have you back, as mental
Yes.
health is so important.
It is.
And a lot of people get scared to take hiatuses and really take just a back seat and be like,
Yeah.
hey, what's going on in my life?
Yeah.
Or like, what's
Yeah.
making me act this way and what's just not in line?
Exactly, because like you could really be going through stuff, really suffering, and not even just like on the music aspect, just putting a lot of negativity and stuff out. Like instead of like, oh no, I need to keep going, I need to push through, I need to be strong. Like people look at women, Black women in particular, and like, oh, you got to be a strong Black woman. No, we are gentle creatures. Okay, we
Yeah.
need to take breaks. We need to worry about ourselves.
We're
you know?
human beings,
Exactly.
period.
So like, I'm not going to be putting none of that negative stuff out. I'm going to take time for me. I'm going to focus on me, make sure that I'm good here. And then I will reemerge and kill it. Like,
Yeah, and come back better than ever.
Yes.
Yes,
Like
I love
Jay-Z
it.
said, allow me to reintroduce myself. Like, that's what it's about.
He said, I'm Nubia. What's up?
Period.
So awesome. So on your platforms, so do you prefer using iTunes or do you prefer using Spotify?
I like both for different reasons. But I definitely be on the iTunes, the Apple Music and stuff like that. It's easier. You know?
It's easier for
Yeah.
like consumers to like listen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I just hear a lot of people say like Spotify for like the streaming, and I guess it
and
like
that-
lets
that's
you know.
what it is. Yeah, I think definitely Spotify for the streaming, and then like from me streaming whatever, I go and I add that straight into my phone so that I'm able to listen back to it. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. Nice. I always like to ask that question because I've heard so many people try and put me. My sister's always trying to put me onto Spotify, and I'm just like, I've used Apple Music all my life. I like it's just like it's easier to maneuver. It's just comfortable, but
it's like Instagram and Twitter. Like if you
preference,
like if you really just be on Twitter, you can find a lot of great stuff. A lot of stuff is hella funny on Twitter, but like I'm like, how the hell do I get to the funny stuff? Like I'm confused. So I'm like, okay, Instagram for me. So like you said, it's about preference.
Yeah, facts. Okay, so I guess here's a more deeper question, right? So what I'm trying to figure out how to say it the right way, right? But what would you 5 years ago would have wanted to know that you know now in the industry?
That in the industry,
like if you were talking to 5 years ago singer, R&B artist, Nubia, what would she have wanted to know?
Being yourself unapologetically, like be you, like don't cave to the trends or what somebody thinks their version of you. Stick to you are you uniquely, like you are different. Like God didn't make all of us the same. Everybody is gonna stand out. Everybody looks different. So like just continue to walk in your light, because a lot of people be like, well, if you just did this, like I feel like that would there's a fine line between like, okay, constructive criticism and then like changing a person like completely. And I would tell myself that because I felt like at one point I needed to follow like a trend for myself to be popular. But it's not even about that. Like people are going to fall in love with the genuine you rather than the the copy and paste of somebody else. So
yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. Yeah,
Nice.
that's what I would tell her. That's what I would tell her.
Nice. That's a good one. Good
Yeah.
advice. Good advice. So do you have any up and coming projects, songs, music videos coming out?
Yes. Okay, so I have this song. I've been performing it for a couple of months now. It's called Give 'Em Hell. And it's basically just like, all right, I've been gone. Now it's time to return. And like the title says, give them hell. Like, because I love the women in Austin. I love all the artists in Austin. But like, we got to, come on, ladies. Like, let's step it up. Let's give these people hell. And that's exactly what I plan to do. And so that song is going to be, I don't have a release date just yet because we are still shooting the other half of the video. But yeah, that song and that video will be coming out. And then after that, I got song after song that I'll just be dropping. I'm trying to do one like every 6 weeks or whatever, just because I have tracks and I'm ready. So yeah, so the first one will be Give Them Hell.
Nice.
Yes.
Give them hell out soon.
Yes.
So you're only going to be releasing singles this year? You're not working on like an EP or an album?
Just singles.
Okay.
Just
nice.
singles with videos to go along with them, just so people can see where I started to where I'm at now. It's definitely going to be a big difference compared to like Hooked on Your Love and Blowing Up and all my other old stuff. Like, yeah, I've been through some things, and I got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I'm ready to hear it.
Yes.
Dope. Y'all tune in.
Please.
So let them know where they can find you on all of your socials and on Apple Music, on Spotify.
Okay, everything is simple. It is Nubia Emmon. It's Nubia Emmon, not Iman like the model, like IMAN, but EMMON. My parents just had to be different. So yes,
that does so.
Everything on Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all Nubia Iman.
Yeah. Nice. Dope. Well, it was so dope to have you here at Pop Austin. We got a little merch for you.
Okay, yes.
It's official.
Yes,
and some
I
TJ the
love
DJ
it.
merch. Okay.
This is cute. I can't wait to wear. I'm gonna take a picture.
Yes, let us know.
I love it. Thank you. And I'm so happy that y'all asked me to be here. Like I said, I've known them for a couple of years, so I'm excited to come back and visit with friends.
Come back again for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Have me back. I'll be
Right?
there.
You're like, I'm ready.
Yes.
Well, dope. It was great meeting you and hearing your
Yes,
story. I'm
yes.
excited to see your growth and just what you do for Austin.
Yes, I'm trying, girl.
I love it. Well, y'all tuning in to Pop Austin Media with your girl TJ the DJ. Make sure you follow us, hit that like, comment, subscribe, follow our girl Nubia Emmon, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching, y'all. We just hit that 10K subscribers. We're on our way to 11, so make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.